Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yo, it's Big Sharks here and Hassan. We're going to go through the fight card and give our predictions. November the 15th, Battle of the Roses. Let's get on with it. So the first fight of the card is MC against Shaban. This is a Yorkshire against Yorkshire contest. We have got 4 Yorkshire against Yorkshire bouts to open up the card. So I've sparred with MC. I don't know much about Shaban, but he's the
Shazib's
younger brother. So he's the younger brother of your opponent.
They both had ABA fights, haven't they?
They both got experience in the ABAs. So I can't really make a prediction on that, but I just know I know they're a good fight.
It's an underrated one. I know Shazib keeps talking about it in the group, and it's going to be an underrated fight. Good one to get the show started.
It's a lightweight contest. They both got experience, so it's a nice one to open up the show. Like I say, whoever's probably training harder for that will win.
Yep.
Again, Caden against Fahad is the second fight of the card. That's Yorkshire against Yorkshire.
It's a good fight though. There's a lot of tension in that one, isn't there?
Well, when we on TikTok live, when I raised them up, they just started beefing each other.
No, stop going at
swearing at each other. So there's
even on the media day when they were going at each other constantly and things like that. There's genuine need that you can see it in the group. Obviously, we're in the group, so there's not a day where they're not giving each other stick. So that'll be you'll be able to feel the tension in that one.
When I've asked people about their predictions on that one, they're saying either Fahad will outbox him or Caden will show him that true English power, land on his chin and spark him out.
He's got a good power thingy in his right hand. I think he moves well.
Fahad
moves well, got good head movement and stuff like that.
It's like a boxer versus brawler. Really.
Yeah, but he's got MMA experience as well, I think. KRs. Yeah.
Well, that's a welterweight contest.
Yeah.
Then the third Yorkshire against Yorkshire fight is Kasim against Ahmad. I ain't seen much of Ahmad, but Kasim came down. He did some pad work.
With Kasim, he just by the way he speaks and holds himself, you can tell he knows what he's doing.
That's a flyweight contest.
Yeah. He knows about the game and stuff. He sounds like he knows what he's doing, so it'll be a good fight that.
And the final Yorkshire against Yorkshire bout on this card is D against SK's brother. HASAN.
Last minute, boom, out of nowhere. 3 second call, 3 seconds after the call out that got made.
Well, for those that don't know, D was in the ring. He came down to media day. He made a call out.
All the way from Sheffield.
For a
call out, he came down.
We found an opponent in 3 seconds. That's how quick we work.
SK's older brother.
The quickest matchmakers in the white collar game. What's your prediction for that one? You saw D on the last card against Allah. There were some weight issues. Allegedly. I
think it'll be a good fight. I just think that one's good. That one's got a bit of needle in as well. Where them boys from Sheffield and Halifax.
Something like that, yeah.
There's a bit of beef going on with them Sheffield and Halifax lads from all the way through the show, isn't there?
Yeah.
With the second bout, etc. These guys, so it'll be tasty. It'll be loud anyway.
So the bout's can open up with prelims for Yorkshire against Yorkshire fights.
But they're good prelims.
No,
they're not like they could happily be on the main event. They're good prelims.
There's no journeyman involved.
No.
And then we're moving on to the main card. Opening up the Yorkshire against Lancashire bouts is Abdi against Nigel.
Wow, that's it. Nigel.
Heavyweight contest.
No comment. That's a heavyweight reputation contest. That was. It's how many views has Nigel done together?
Nigel's done like 250,000 views on TikTok.
He done about 250,000 views on it. There'll be a lot of eyes on that one. I know a lot of people personally, a lot of elders from Bradford that are coming down just to see Nigel fight. They're just intrigued. They can't wait to see him. I've got family in London. Everybody, they're just captivated by Nigel. They can't wait to see him fight. And Abdi's one of them guys. I've never. He's from Game Badger and he's not bothered who he's fighting. He fought Abdi on the last one. No experience. He'll turn up and have a go. And Nigel's going to do the same. And I've been in camp with Nigel, so I know he's been putting in graft. He's been getting tortured all week. So it'll be a good scrap. That I can't wait for it. It's going to be exciting. That's the entertaining fight of the night.
So in my opinion, Abdi's representing Yorkshire, and Nigel was once, representing Yorkshire. Now he's moved to Lancashire. Like you mentioned, he's been in training camp with you. You've seen how he's trained. Yeah. What is your prediction for that one?
But that one, I've got a back Nige. I think he's gonna go there and do the job.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna go there and do the job. He's gonna go there and show him levels.
Abdi, I'm backing you. Yeah. Third round stoppage. Yeah. Nigel, you're getting knocked out by Abdi.
They're actually prescription glasses.
The shades.
The prescription glasses.
The shades. The sixth fight of the card is Ali against Mikhail.
Yeah.
That's a lightweight contest. I haven't seen much Ali. I haven't seen much of Mikhail.
Mikhail's from Art of Gym, innit?
He's Art of Gym.
He'll turn out of gym, so he'll be fit, strong, and game all the way through. They're all a bunch of fit lads. No one is lacking conditioning wise over there, so he'll be there all night long. I think so. It'll be a good fight.
Again with Mikhail, he made a call out video on our platform.
He did. Opponent. All his boys active. They're a tight knitted bunch. Them guys. It'll be loud in there. It'll be loud in there for his fight. Definitely. You heard it just off the call out. Imagine fight night. It's going to be electric atmosphere.
Well, these young lads that are like, from Artif's gym. They all seem to have a tight-knit community there, but they all support one another.
100%.
So he had a lot of lads there that were behind him.
Yeah, yeah.
The next one is Kaif against Baka. There's been a bit of controversy behind this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he 6'1"? Is he 6'3"?
Yeah.
Has he boxed for 3 months? Has he boxed for 7 months?
Yeah.
Kaif's representing Yorkshire. His game is his first bout. He hasn't boxed for long. Baka's representing Lancashire.
Yeah. I've not seen much of Baka, but the gym that he trains out of, one in Nelson.
Yeah.
I know a couple of lads off, you know, and a few lads like that train out of there, and he looked good on the bags. He looked very good on the bags when I was watching it, but
it did look good on the
bags don't hit back, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so we're gonna have to see on fight night exactly how it goes.
I'm interested to see how Kaif does. He's a game lad. He hasn't boxed for long.
He's already lining up his second, third fight, bless him. So
no, he's game for him.
He's on it. You gotta give him respect, definitely.
This is an interesting one. Subbe, the Yorkshire Bomber versus Brasserie. Now Subbe, he's come down to the media day, put a lot of work in. He spoke a lot.
Oh, he's talking. He's a proper Bradford lad, him. I'm telling you, he's a proper Bradford lad, him. Proper.
Have you seen much of his opponent, Brasserie?
Brasserie, no, but again from Artif's gym, there'll be. I've seen a little bit. I think on a bag. I remember they were mentioning him. Yeah, I've seen bits of him. He's okay. He's not bad.
Yeah.
But for Neva's SK, he's all right, man.
I've seen SK in the past.
Yeah, he's all right. He's shadowboxing. He's like a professional shadowboxer, isn't he? He's quite good, moving around, slip sliding and throwing. But I've got a feeling he's gonna pull out.
Yeah.
I think SK is gonna pull out. He's testing waters, mentioning stuff about eyes and stuff, and I won't be surprised if he pulls out.
Subbe, I've got the utmost faith in you that you're gonna show up and you're gonna win by KO in round 3.
He signed his brother up, and I think what do you call it? The two of them fighting. So
yeah. Well, yeah, two brothers are fighting on the same card.
Fighting, so it'll be good watch.
This is an interesting one now. Riz Ahmed representing Yorkshire against Billy Glodwick, who was representing Yorkshire.
Now
we found out he's from Lancashire.
Yeah, he's not even from Lancashire. Billy's from Greater Manchester.
Yeah, you can have him
Greater
on your card.
But go on, we'll take him.
That's a very interesting one.
Very interesting.
We've seen a video of Riz Ahmed shadowboxing. We might show you a lot.
Yeah.
It's an unbelievable video.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm sure it's on TikTok, no? Is it on Isa's TikTok?
It's on Isa's TikTok, yeah.
He's a bugger.
You have the group chat in stitches. We don't know if he will see Isa.
We've seen Rizzy shadowboxing, and if you've ever watched someone like Prince Nassim, you can tell he's watched a few Prince Nassim highlight videos before he put that vest on. He's a mixture of Bruce Lee and Prince Nassim. I'm telling you, coming out swinging. I thought he was going to give himself whiplash the way he was swinging around. Uppercuts from all angles. But Billy's been training hard, man. He's training in the gym.
He's been doing PTs with Ismail, professional boxer.
He's doing pads with Asim Fayaz and Akif Fayaz, and he's been training hard with good people. He wants that 90p rematch done, so we'll have to see how that goes. It'll be an interesting fight, definitely.
Riz Ahmed's been saying he hasn't been training, he's just been having Red Bulls and cigarettes.
And cigarettes, yeah.
Andrew Tate special.
Yeah.
Do you believe that, or do you believe he's training?
No, I believe him. I spoke to him over the phone one time in a group call, and I genuinely think the guy hasn't trained, and he just believes that he's older, he's got that man strength, and he's going to walk in. Look, delusion's a crazy thing.
Yeah.
Like, as Eubank Senior, someone said it to him, and he goes, yeah, of course I'm delusional. You have to be. Now, I don't know, there's a healthy delusion and a dangerous one. I don't know if his delusion is going to help him spark out Billy, or his delusion is going to go get him knocked out. Do you know what I mean? It's one of the two, though. We'll find out on fight night.
My prediction for that fight is Rizza by either first round KO, or if Billy can survive the first round, I think
Billy on points.
Billy will take it on points.
I think so as well.
I
think either Rizzy's coming in, all guns blazing, and then he's going to be having a cardiac arrest in the corner.
If he makes it to the
he's
corner,
asking if he can smoke cigs in the corner and stuff, man. He's off his blocker. But I think Billy's going to take him down the line, and Billy's very confident. His team seems confident in him, and I guess his confidence comes from his training and who he's with in camp. So
I think if he survives the first 45 seconds, he'll win the fight on points.
Yeah.
Or maybe he'll stop him later if Riz's tank empties and he hasn't been training.
What I'm thinking.
This is 6 minutes in boxing is a very, very long time.
Yeah, longer than people think.
And then we had Taiba against Mawiya, but that fight's been called off.
Yeah.
Then we got Ishak against Nene. We saw Ishak compete on the CSL card November 2nd.
Yes.
I cornered him. He put on an absolutely amazing display. He won every second of every round.
I was there with you, I remember. And I've watched Nene sparring. He's been sparring with Sean.
Yeah.
He's been sparring a couple of lads. He sparred with Jibs, he sparred with Sean.
So you've seen both
I've
fights?
seen both. It's a good fight, man.
I'm confident Ishak.
50-50 fight. Genuine 50-50 fight.
With Ishak, he's got the height, he's got the range. I believe if he
boxes well, he's tidy.
Yeah, if he boxes behind the jab, I believe he can win on points. But it's Nenny's home gym, he'll have his crowd there. The electricity will
and we'll have to see the mental side. People are underestimating when you go to the Lions. Then he does have an impact. People like to be home fighters. Ishak boxes well. He's moving nice. He throws his jab. He fights long, fights tall. He does drop his hands a little bit from time to time. Yeah. And the thing with Nenny is, when I've seen him sparring, I think the difference is going to come down to who they've been sparring.
Yeah.
That's what I think it's going to come down to. I think that Nenny's had better sparring against some tough guys. When he's sparring with Sian, I remember he was telling me himself, Sian him with a body shot, and he goes, I was going to take a knee. And he goes, I just seen him fight out of it, man, and he come on strong as well. He did well So I just think that his sparring will help him on fight night, because I think the fight won't be as hard as the sparring that he's had. That's where my. So I'm going to go with Nenny. Either I just think on points, on points. But I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if Ishak goes there and puts on an absolute masterclass like he did on the CSL show. It wouldn't surprise me. It's a 50-50 fight.
With Nene, when he came to the media day, after he was saying bang the body, bang the body. Do you feel like that's his game plan? Ishak stands tall.
He fights tall.
Do you think sometimes the best thing to do against a taller opponent is to target the body and bang the body?
Put his head on his chest and not put it on him, man.
You'll give your prediction for that one. This is a cracker now. The Yorkshire captain Issa against your younger brother Sian.
Yeah.
What's your prediction? Like Issa is coming in a Rolls Royce. He's got a videographer to follow him around.
Yeah, he's got 8 sponsors. 8 sponsors.
It's his first fight. He's gone all in.
Straight into the deep end, straight into the lion's den. You can only give him respect for it.
He's fighting an experienced fighter. Well, someone's got more experience than him.
Someone
who's highly rated.
Very highly rated.
So, firstly, we want to congratulate Issa on the size of his minerals.
Oh, man. Massive cojones, man. You've got to give him respect. He's fighting my brother, do you know what I mean? But I give respect and credit where it's due, man. The guy is, if he can fight as good as, if he's physically as strong as he is mentally, man, he's onto a winner, because he's another confident bunny, innit? I've been hearing good things from his coach. I've been speaking to his coaches, and his coaches have the head screwed on at a good gym. Kids are like national champions, so he knows what he's doing, and he's talking about, he's not one of them coaches that just says yeah to everything. He's not a yes man, do you know what I mean? He was saying you need to do this in front of everyone. And that made me think, you know what, now I know he's been training in a proper camp. Sian's not been training as much. He's got work commitments and things like that, but he's Sian's different caliber, man.
My personal opinion on that is I haven't seen much of Sian. I've heard about him, and I have to take your opinion as the truth of what you say about him. I feel like as though Issa's, how much he's trained and how committed he's been, can maybe negotiate the fight in terms of Sian's natural ability.
Yeah, it's either
how fit Sian is.
That's it. The thing is with Issa, because he's trained hard, I think it's gonna come down to either he's gonna, because of how hard he's trained, he might get beat on points or he might get stopped. It just comes down to how hard he's trained. I think that's.
So you believe there's no way?
Sian's winning either on points or by knockout. I genuinely believe that. But either way, I don't think Issa takes. I don't think he loses in terms of what happens after the fight. He's going to get respect from everyone just because the size of his minerals. His stock will rise either way. There's no thingy from this.
The next one is an interesting one. The man who stands at 6'8", the Yorkshire Giant, against your fighter Abza. Now, for me to match up the Yorkshire Giant was difficult. I remember it in the group. People were agreeing. Then they said, "Oh, height 6'8". Oh, sorry, mate, I can't compete against that. Abza, he fought on my last show. His minerals are as large as the Yorkshire Giant is in height. He accepted the fight. How do you think that one's gonna go?
I remember when the Yorkshire Giant put his fighter profile in, and you know everyone was putting in 5'7", 5'8", 6'4". You think, ooh, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I remember him putting 6'8" and over 100 kilos. Been boxing for a few years. I genuinely thought they were having a laugh. I genuinely thought it was like a mythical creature from a Mortal Kombat game that you haven't unlocked or something. Then I read people saying, nah, he actually is, and then you sent me the video to confirm. And I thought, no way, we've got a guy 6'8" on here. Wicked. I know just the guy for him. And that's Abzi. Because I've seen Abzi, man, he's been slaying dragons all the way through. Man,
where does your confidence come from in Abzi to put him in there against someone 6'8"?
His first fight was against a very highly rated guy from Bay Cup. They were known as one of the toughest guys in Bay Cup. And he absolutely slaughtered him, man, in front of his home crowd. And it was nasty out there, and Abzi put it on him, man. And Abzi was 2 rounds up. He could have gone there and relaxed and boxed it. He went there and put a beating on him and stopped him, broke his nose. Second fight, he fought another big lump, broke his nose. 2 fights, 2 nose breaks. Third fight would have been a nose break. He got stopped quickly. So that's where my confidence comes from. Also from sparring, I sparred with him. I know he takes a shot well. He holds a shot better than most. You don't have to hold back when you're sparring him like you do most people and things like that. And his game all the way to the end, and he improves every time. He's a good listener. So that's where my confidence comes from. I just believe that the guy's got a lot of dog in him, man. But 6'8", it's not a joke. And I've seen him on pads and he's sharp and he's fast. So it's a problem in itself. People don't realise until you fight someone that tall or that awkward, it's very problematic when you're in there. Especially 3 rounds, it's hard to get going sometimes against them guys. You might get going after 2 rounds, it's too late, do you know what I mean?
If the Yorkshire Giant is to win this fight, how do you think he wins it?
Points.
Do you think keep him at range?
I just think that it could become too awkward, possibly.
Well, it's the same as Tyson Fury, really. Similar to
tall, fainting, throwing long. It's very awkward. People look at him and they might think, he doesn't do this and he mustn't do that and he doesn't do this. But until you're in there, you don't realise how awkward someone can be.
Yeah.
And you can't get a rhythm going on someone where you're used to throwing punches here. All of a sudden, you're punching up there. And then you're tiring quicker and stuff. You've got to train that way. But he has been training. Obviously, been sparring with guys that are the Lancashire giant. I've made him spar him. A couple of other lads, 6'5", 6'6". He's been sparring with 6'6" and 6'5" lads as well to try and get ready for it.
He's not 6'8".
He's not 6'8". He's not 6'8". But
so you have the utmost confidence in your fight, obviously, for that one.
I just think that he's I've just seen it in gym. I've seen it in the gym on a regular basis. He's just got too much dog about him, man. Too much dog.
Moving on to the final fight of the card.
Yeah.
The main event.
Yeah.
HASAN himself against the experienced and seasoned warrior Shazim.
Yeah.
Right. So at the start, you and him had some respect, mutual respect. As we got close to the fight day, things have happened, and there's now genuine needle in this fight. You want to explain to the people why?
It was tongue in cheek with him, obviously. We made a few fat jokes and stuff. It's all good. But I just thought, you know what it is? A lot of people were looking at him and they weren't rating him in terms of because there was aesthetics and the way he looks and stuff. But I was always thinking, you know what? He's a game guy. He's messaging saying, I want to fight in 10-ounce gloves. I only fight in 10s, 14s for sparring. I'm game to fight in 10s. I know he's had 15 fights. He's got a positive record. He's fought some good guys. He's beat some good guys. He's been robbed against some good guys, but he's never been stopped. He's never been hurt, etc. So I just thought, you know what? If you're not fit, it can become, and if you listen to everybody else and you don't train as hard as you think because everyone's judging him, it can become a long night. So there was genuine respect because I did think the guy, all right, he might not be quick, he might not hit as hard as I think he does, but he's game. He'll be there, he'll fight, he doesn't care. He's one of them, he's a game badger. Is he fuck a game badger? The guy is not game at all, I'm telling you. He's now fighting in 14-ounce gloves. He was talking about walking through, me. You've got weight advantage on me. I told you can have it. I'm not asked. I'll sign the waiver. You can have 8-10 kilos. It don't matter. But, you know, there's no pillows here because he's took them home. Do you know what I mean? He's fighting them. There's no pillows here because he's taking them with him. He wants to fight with who fights in 14-ounce gloves after calling himself a warrior? It doesn't make sense. You can't be talking that warrior talk. I'm a warrior, brother. You can't be talking like that if you want to fight in 14. So all the chat he was doing in the group, he said a couple of swear words and stuff. He's saying he didn't mean it in the way he was saying it, but obviously I'll take his word for it. But we don't swear like that down our ends unless it's a declaration of war. But fuck it, I'm going to give him a war anyway. He's going to get absolutely smoked. He's fighting, I think 2 weeks later, he's saying he don't want to injure his hands or something, or he doesn't want to get his face broke, so he wants to fight in 14s. He's fighting 2 weeks later for his beloved belt. Fuck his belt. He's not fighting in 2 weeks. I'm going to butcher him. He's going to be pissing blood all the week, I promise you. I'm going to rearrange his full face and I'm going to absolutely annihilate him. He talks too much, this guy now. I was all right with him, but fuck him now. He's going to get it. Genuine needle, I'm going to absolutely blast him. Watch.
Obviously, in 10-ounce gloves, it's much easier to attain a knockout.
Yeah.
You still believe in the 14s? You're going to be able to stop him? Or do you think it's just going to be an onslaught where it's a bit harder to stop him, but you'll be able to rip away the combination still?
I'm looking to stop him from round 1 to 5. I stop him in 14s and I'm never going to let him forget it because that's what he's trying to do now. I told you, remember on the face-off, when he feels the jab, he's going to go into survival mode. For him not getting knocked out is his victory. I've hit him, I've not even hit him yet. And he's already worried and he's already in survival mode by trying to fight in 14s and stuff like that. If you're a man, come see me in 10s. Simple as that. If you're a man, come see me in 10s. Main event, fight in 10s. I were to fight in 8s. But you're saying 14s. Then as you said 10s, I said, okay. Be a man. Fight in 10s. If not, if you're a woman, you'll fight in 12s. And if you're just a straight bitch, then we'll stay in 14s and I'll stop you in 14s. No problem at all.
The interesting thing about this is the rest of the fighters on the card are fighting in 12s, besides, you know, a few of the novices.
That's it.
So then everyone's saying on the card, how come we fight in 12s as the main events in 14s?
We've got screenshots of him. 14s is sparring. I only fight in 10s. But it just goes to show, innit? Do you know what I mean? Everyone's a warrior until it's crunch time. And then we'll see. And then we'll see. And that's the bottom line.
Your final prediction for your fight then?
Like I said, massacre. And it's going to be a massacre.
Have you got a round prediction you're going to stop him in?
I'm going to punish him. I want to stop him in round 5 or 4. I'm going to punish him first. I'm going to punish him. But if he goes early, don't be surprised.
Right, Shazza is still my Yorkshire fighter representing Yorkshire. So I believe he will win on points. I believe I don't believe he's going to get knocked out. I still believe he's got a solid chin.
Yeah, in 14s.
I believe he'll come forward, he'll soak it up. And I believe he will drown you and win on points.
Yeah. He's not drowning nothing. He's drowning. He's drowning in fucking anxiousness and sweat. That's what he's drowning in, I'm telling you. He's not ready. I'm going to batter him. I can't wait.
That was Hassan's predictions for the fight card. Yeah. I'll give mine on a later date. But November the 15th, Yorkshire against Lancashire. an absolutely amazing fight card we got. It's going to be electric, bringing back the old school fight club feel. Anything to say to wrap it up?
Electric atmosphere, good fights all the way through. I would say get a ticket, but they sold out within 2 days. Next show coming up, make sure you get your tickets early. I've got my phone getting bashed left, right, center. Everyone wants tickets. There's no tickets, I'm afraid. But soon there will be big fight news coming on the next one. This is only going to get bigger and better, trust me.
And our next show's in January. Because of the amount of tickets we sold in such a short space of time, we're going to expand our venue 4 times over, inshallah. So stay tuned for the next fight news.
Wicked.